Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 4 of our Rocky Mountain adventure. Today was a pretty darn cold start. I think it probably got down to the low 40s last night. So getting out of the sleeping bag this morning wasn't my favorite thing to do, but I am layered up and ready to tackle the day. Our goal for today is to basically head down to Yellowstone National Park. It is a little bit of a drive here from Glacier National Park. So we're just going to head down there and hopefully just grab a spot and then just set up shop there for several days. This morning we're just going to get a quick breakfast made. Most importantly, get a warm coffee going to help warm us up here and just start hitting the road. So let's get this day started. As incredible as Glacier National Park was, we had to take a moment and thank both Matt and Veronica, the owners of Divide Creek Campground, for displaying such hospitality during our stay. I wish you both the best with the continuing development of Divide Creek and can't wait to see what it becomes. As much as we wanted to explore Glacier National Park even more, we had to continue our push. The road ahead to Yellowstone was forecasting 7 hours of driving and nearly 450 miles in total. That was an estimate prior to finding our next campsite. Keep that in mind for later. After the many wide-open miles viewing vast open plains, we finally arrived at the small town of Gardiner. This town borders right on the national park boundary and offers another convenient spot to fill up and grab any necessary items before entering the gates of Yellowstone.
Hello.
Here. How are you doing today?
Doing well. Sorry to make that so far.
Oh, no worries. Do you need any maps today?
We're all set. I appreciate it.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you, dear.
So guys, if you don't know and you frequently visit a lot of national parks, consider getting this little guy. And I know, let's see if it focuses. There it goes. This is the America the Beautiful Pass, and what it does for you for $80 for 1 year, it will allow you to go into any national park in the U.S. as many times as you want, because it's basically like your season pass. So think of it to like, your theme park. You buy a season pass and go as much as you want, anytime you want. That's exactly what this does, just for national parks. So pretty great value if you ask me. I think it's like $35 if you want like a 7-day pass when you just visit a national park to begin with. But for the difference of just purchasing the America the Beautiful Pass for $80, you can go to all of the national parks at any time you would like, as long as they're open. So Just kind of a pro tip if you didn't know. So guys, it is official. We have made it to Yellowstone National Park, and this is freaking awesome. This is my very first time ever coming to this park, so I can happily say I've checked off another one off the list. But we came from Glacier National Park, as you all know, been following the journey so far, and coming from there to here was a solid 7-hour plus drive. We pushed through, skipping lunch, so we're all a little hungry, and we're looking for camp right now. So we just entered the park, and surprisingly, we still actually have spotty service here and there. And with that, we've been looking on the National Park's website and refreshing, constantly looking for available campgrounds. And even after Labor Day, it is still pretty darn busy. One by one throughout the entire day, they've all shown up as filled, filled, or no more space available. But there is like one or two left down in the south end of the park. One that we're aiming for is Bridge Bay Campground, and that one's a decently situated spot to still be able to explore the surrounding area, so you're not like driving from one end all the way up to the other. So we're gonna hopefully aim for that one. It has plenty of sites from the count that I've read online, so let's see if we can get anything. But other than that, the drive in the park is absolutely beautiful. So happy to be here, and I can't wait to show you guys where our journey is going to take us. So in the meantime, let's grab a spot, let's get some food, and we'll go from there. Remember earlier how I mentioned our time estimate for finding camp? Well, add about 2 hours to that. Coming off a busy holiday weekend, the park still had many visitors continuing their stay. For us not fully anticipating this and navigating without any reservations, we were forced to head much further south than we wished, landing at Bridge Bay Campground. Although the sights may have not been glamorous, we called this place home for the night, and with that, got a much needed and late dinner made, knowing tomorrow will bring a new set of adventure. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2 in Yellowstone National Park, or day 5 on our trip in total. We just wrapped up leaving Bridge Bay Campground, making the best of that last minute arrival, and now we're heading back north in the park to find a more centralized camping spot. So as the next few days progress, we have more of an opportunity to explore the surrounding area versus driving super far one direction or the other to see some of these cool places. So this morning we got up pretty early, made a super quick breakfast, got some coffee, of course, ta-da, and we're just gonna go find the next campground and claim it for the next few days. And then from there we'll go ahead and do a little bit of exploring, but we'll just see where the day takes us, where the next several days of exploring are going to be, and just have some fun. We've been lucky enough to get great weather, so we definitely have that on our side, and we're going to make the best of it. So let's get exploring.
I woke up feeling again. It might not look pretty, but I got this in the bag. I take the keys to the city, and I'm never gonna give them back. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Outside the view is amazing. Jackpot, smile for the taking. Can't stop the moves that I'm making. Nah, 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 nah. I'm on fire, keep 'em rolling. Go put your bets on me. You see the cards that I'm holding. It's like I'm playing with house money. And everybody knows it, baby. I got it in my soul. Yeah, hard work looks easy when everything you touch turns gold. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Alongside the view is amazing. Jackpot, smile for the taking. Can't stop the moves that I'm making. Nah, 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 nah.
How cool is that, guys? Seeing bison just right on the side of the road like that. No wonder we're having a little bit of delayment getting anywhere. When every time you are trying to make either camp or a visitor center or anything like that, you got views like this on the side of the road. Pretty cool.
On your picnic table is a list to help you recognize some things you might otherwise think of. Review that from time to time, make sure you take care of those things.
After soaking up the incredible views from the roadside bison, we did manage to find camp for the next few days. While waiting in line, we were fortunate enough to hear the best wildlife precaution practices from the park staff. Here was someone who truly enjoyed what they do and wanted to ensure your visit was a success.
They eat, they drink, they sleep here. They make a lot of noise when they sleep. They snore very loudly. They drop things on the ground. Don't step in it. It's really nasty. One more thing. On the trees. If you're going to tie anything to a tree, make sure you protect the tree first. We'll give you strips of cardboard. That works. You can use a towel, dirty socks, whatever you want to use. I'm done. Go ahead.
All right, so we found camp. We're at Norris campground, and this will work. This is a little bit more secluded, at least on each site, so we're not like right on top of each other like the previous campground. But we're going to be here for 3 nights, so this worked out perfect. Now that we have found something, we're just going to go ahead and set up shop a little bit. They are reserved, so at least we know we have a spot to come back to. So I think we're going to head up north from here and go to Mammoth Hot Springs and go explore from there. So glad we found something. Pays off to get here early. With camp all squared away, we can rest easy the next few days. Though our journey in Yellowstone is only just beginning. If you enjoy wildlife, epic landscape views, and have a thirst for adventure, then come back and join us next time in Part 5. To make sure you don't miss out, consider subscribing if you haven't, and hit that notification icon. Until then, safe travels.